Hello and welcome to our Learn Python series. Today we're going to talk about Python tuples. Why do we need tuples? How do tuples help in keeping information together? And then we're going to see tuples in action. We're going to build a list of tuples and perform some data analysis operations on it. So let's get right into it. Let's look at the example we used in lesson number 7 where we have two lists, names and marks. If someone is looking at these two lists, there is no way for us to tell what marks belongs with what name. Now you will be thinking, is there a way that I can store data in such a way that a student's related information is kept together? Logically, you may think that maybe I can define a variable, say student1, where I will say student, it is Emma and marks 82. Logically, this does look like a way to represent the student one's data. Python does provide a way to store the related information together, and these are called tuples. And tuples in Python are represented by enclosing these that associated data together. Now we have student 1 is Emma 82. Now if we go by the same, we will say student 2 is Liam 91. So if you remember, when we started discussing lists, we said that if we have 50 students, this way we will end up with 50 variables. So good news is that lists are not just limited to storing either only the strings or the numbers. You can use lists to store these tuples as well. So what does that mean? Now we are going to create a third list, which is the tuples that we are creating for each student's information. Store Nora 88, and the last one in the list is Sophia 93. So when we discuss print, we said print is simple but very powerful statement. So let's say if I say print students, what happens? Let's run it. As we were expecting, we got our list of tuples as we represented in our list. Let's see, since we have started doing data analysis, let's go start with see if we can count number of students on this list of tuples. Now we say number of students is, we're gonna use the same length function, but this time we're gonna pass it the list of tuples. As we expected, the length function did work on the list of tuples. Now let's try, say max is max students, and let's print min and say min students. What did we get? So we got max Sophia with marks 93 and min is Emma with marks 82. But now when you're looking at the list, you may expect that the minimum should be Olivia's because she has 76 marks. It so happened that Sophia is showing as 93. So why this is wrong? It actually is not wrong. We did not tell our min and max function that what exactly we are trying to find the min and max of. So since we did not tell what it is, Python used its own internal rules to give us the max and min, and it so happened that the internal rule it used is that it used the alphabetical ordering of the names. So it so happened that since Emma starts with character E, so that is why it is showing up as min, and Sophia starts with S and it is showing up as the max. Now the next question you may be asking yourself, does tuples can only be used for associating two pieces of information? Not correct. You can actually associate as many pieces of information to that. For example, let's say that if I want to store grade, I can store that I can keep adding more associating more information, but eventually this will, if you keep adding more and more information to the context, this will become unmanageable. There are more elegant ways for representing information, more information associated to a student. We will talk about these in the later lessons. And since we saw that the min and max did not produce what we thought logically will be the min and max, so that means we will be talking more about the other operations we can perform on tuples in subsequent chapters. Thanks for learning with us. Do subscribe and like our channel. For more information, do visit our website. Till next lesson, take care. Goodbye.